Okay, we are back in section 3.5. We're doing part 2. Okay, we're into example 4. There are 5 examples in this chapter. Actually, there's 6. Let me get to the right section. Yep, there are 6. So let's look at example 4. Gym membership. The graph models the total cost of joining a gym. Write an equation of the line. Explain the meaning of the slope and the y-intercept of the line. Alright, so we're looking at a graph. I have months along the x-axis and cost in dollars along the y-axis. Okay, at 0 months, it looks like we have a cost. Crazy, huh? Well, if you think about it, most gyms, the day you join, have what would be called a initiation fee or initial cost, a down payment. So at month 0, looks like we're spending about $150. That's probably the initiation fee. Okay? We're going to actually figure out what the y-intercept is. So let's erase that. But we're just looking at the graph right now to help understand it. And then I have 2 points that they've given us. Okay? If we calculated the slope, that's the rise over run. That's the cost over the months. So the slope is going to be rise over run, which is really your cost per month, what your monthly fee is. But let's go ahead and work through this. Okay? Write an equation of the line. That means the first thing I have to do is find the slope. And I have these 2 points. So I'm going to do y2 minus y1, 363 minus 231 over 5 minus 2, and everything stays positive. That gives me 132 over 3, which is 44. Okay, next we need to find the y-intercept. And I'm going to grab a point. Doesn't matter which one. I'm going to grab that point and plug it into my y equals mx plus b. So 231 equals mx plus b. Do some solving. Subtract 88 from both sides. And I get b equals 143. Now if you think back, I guessed b at about 150. So we're not bad. It's pretty close, right? Alright, so our equation for the line. We have y equals mx plus b. Cool. So we just wrote the equation for the line. Now we need to explain the meaning of the slope and the y-intercept of the line. Let me turn the page. I have y equals mx plus b. If you remember this graph, okay, it crossed the y-axis at 143. That is the initial cost of the gym. Most gyms, like I said, make you put a down payment or a membership fee or something. If you think, pay attention in January when everyone has made their New Year's resolutions, and a lot of gyms will say no membership fees. They're waiving that cost, that initial cost. And then the slope is going to be your rise over run, which is dollars months. So your monthly fee is going to be $44 over 1 month. Slope is $44 per month, which isn't bad. Next, All right, graph a line with equation in standard form. Let me see if I can get a graph in here. All right, graph found. Now, graph a line with equation in standard form. Okay, this equation's in standard form. It's, again, review from Algebra 1. So what we can do is find, sorry, that's awful writing. Let's try that again. Find the intercepts. Okay, it really is the easiest way to go. And to find the intercepts, the y-intercept is where x equals 0. The x-intercept is where y equals 0. So I'm just going to plug in, first of all, 0 for x, and solve for y. So that goes away. I have y equals 3. That's my y-intercept. My x-intercept is where y equals 0, so I'm going to plug in 0 for y, so that goes away. And I have x equals 4. So I can go to my y-axis and my x-axis. Y is going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. And x was 0. So I have x was 0, y is 3. And my next point, x is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you look, I had x is 4, y is 0. Now I can just draw a straight line with my straight edge, not a hand-drawn line. And I have my line. Okay? The line intersects the axis is at 0, 3, and 4, 0. Okay. Oh, there's your answer. Awesome. Good job. Okay, you try for examples 4 and 5. Remember, there's 6 examples, so I still have one more thing to do after you do these 2 tries. The equation y equals 50x plus 125 models the total cost of joining a climbing gym. What are the meaning of the slope and the y-intercept of the line? And again, you guys have got to try these independently before you look at the answer. Okay? That's one of the greatest ways to learn. And when I sit and work with you one-on-one in class, you're writing down everything from the video into your notebook, but you're not retaining any of it. You're just getting it down as fast as you can so you can move on. Okay? So just take your time. Okay, I sketched a very basic graph, okay, with a line where the y-intercept is 125. So that is going to be your initial cost, your membership fee. And then the slope is 50 over 1. So that's going to be your cost per time. You know, I put month in question mark because we don't know. That could be your cost per week, your cost per year, whatever. But the slope is the cost per amount of time. Okay, you try again. Find the x-intercept and the y-intercept and graph it. There you go. I found the y-intercept first, then the x-intercept, and then I sketched it. But I want you to use graph paper when you're graphing and a straight edge to draw straight lines. It's very difficult to do on my iPad. Okay, you try again. Graph the equation y equals 4. Remember, you need to put a dot where y is 4 and draw the only line you can. Push pause. Dot at 4, and the only way to draw that line is horizontal. Okay, I can't draw a vertical line there because it's on the y-axis. I have to draw a horizontal line. Okay, again, put a dot the only place you can and draw a line the only way that you can. There you go. Alright, this real world problem we're actually going to do in class in the morning as part of our squirp. So you can go ahead and skip it. and this, it's part of it. And this, which would be the you tries associated with that. And I'm trying something new today. The daily homework quiz. Okay, there's 2 slides, this and the next one. Half sheet of paper or whatever. Put it in the inbox when you walk in tomorrow. Okay, for 2 points. Alright, you guys are just writing down the answers, which doesn't help you any. Okay, go ahead and try them. We'll go through the answers later. Okay, so this one and this one. And that's all we have for today.